Egyptian-Sudanese relations. The remarks were made as the president on Sunday received a Sudanese delegation that is participating in a conference for Sudanese political and civil forces. The president stressed the shift to the political track needs participation from all parties and putting the national Sudanese interest on top of all priorities, with the Sudan first principle as a driver for all sincere national efforts. Sudanese political and civil forces who attended a reconciliation conference in Cairo asserted the importance of preserving Sudan as a unified nation based on citizenship and equal rights and as a federal democratic civil state. The final communiqué for the meeting that was held on Saturday also called for an immediate end of the war with mechanisms to force and monitor a permanent ceasefire and put an end to hostilities. The participating political and civil forces asserted that they agreed on joining continuous efforts to put an end to the war, tackle its reasons and speed up urgent humanitarian response required to ensure food and medicine among other needs. The Grand Imam of Al-Azhar, Dr. Ahmad Al-Tayyib, congratulated President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, the Egyptian people and Muslims worldwide on the event of the new Hijri year 1446. He called upon Almighty Allah to make the new year a year of peace, fulfillment, security and stability for all mankind. The Grand Imam said the Hijra, or migration of Prophet Muhammad from Mecca to Medina, which marks the beginning of the Islamic calendar, was and will remain a lesson that inspires Muslims across ages. Al-Tayyib said Prophet Muhammad during the Hijra was an example in his confidence in God and his patience in facing hardships put in the path of the message. A high-level source said Egypt will host extensive meetings during this week to push forward efforts to reach a ceasefire and truce deal that ends Israeli war in the Gaza Strip. The source said the Israeli and U.S. delegations will arrive in Cairo to hold the talks over outstanding issues in the truce agreement. He added that ongoing consultations are held with the Hamas movement as part of the Egyptian efforts to finalize a true deal that includes the exchange of captives in Gaza with prisoners in the Israeli jails. Israeli occupation forces carried out deadly airstrikes across Gaza on Sunday, following a day that saw a deadly escalation in the Israeli genocide war that killed at least 55 people. The Palestinian Health Ministry said that the new death increased the toll to 38,153 people in 9 months for the Israeli aggression against the Strip. Israeli occupation forces carried out deadly airstrikes across the Gaza Strip on Sunday, following a day that saw deadly